Okay, we're going to clean our data a little bit and then find some averages. So first I can see that right here this has a number and a letter with it, and I'd have to clean that up. And over here I have numbers with a letter, and I'd have to clean that up if I want to get averages for any of these columns. So let's pick one and clean it up. So I'll do this one here and clean it up. So to do that, what I'll do is highlight that row and then go to Data and then click on Text to Columns. Leave this be delimited. Say Next, and I want to base it on a other character right here, and that character is a space. So just put in a space. And then say Next. And we can put this in a different location. Like for example, instead of it being in column E, we could do, and I'll just change it, like right here is column I. So I could just click in here, backspace off the E and type in an I, or highlight it and click it. So we'll finish that up, and it puts it over there. And I don't really care about all of these extra words here, but here is all the T's, and here is the demand. So this is in trillions, that's what the T was for. But now I can use this area. I can get rid of this column if I want to. Just click on it and delete it. And also it shows up for sorting. So for example, if I wanted to get the average of the demand here, trillions of BTUs, for a particular state or a particular description, I can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and start sorting now, and I'm going to click in the table, go to Home screen, click Sort over here, and do a custom sort. And I'm going to custom sort this first of all by the NAIC description. So if I do the pull down, I'll go to NAIC description. You can see demand is part of the table because it's got a header there. So this will move the new column that we put in as well as all the others when I do this. So I'm going to do this description and sort it on values going from A to Z. So I'll say OK with that. And so now it's sorted by that. And then next I'm going to sort it by the state. So sort filter, custom sort, and we'll add a level and sort it by the state. So let's go right here, state, A to Z, say OK. And now we got it. So it's first sorted by the description, ethyl, alcohol, going through it alphabetical. If you want to see these words out farther, we can just double click here and widen it out. And then it's sorted by state. You see ethyl alcohol is going through the states, and then industrial gases goes through the states. So now, depending on what we're looking for, we can find it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's say we want to find the average demand, and if we look at this, it does vary. The demand does change as we go. So let's say we wanted to find the average demand for let's pick a certain type, like maybe other basic organic chemicals in Massachusetts. Well, we can now see that we're only talking about these cells right here. From 660 to 663 are the only ones that are in Massachusetts, and they're the ones on other basic organics. Now, if you don't like to sort it this way, maybe it might be easier to sort it. Let's do it one more time. I'll clear these sorts. So let's go to custom sort, and I'll delete a couple of them. And maybe you might want to sort it by state first. So let's do that. So let's first do state. And then we'll add a level and do it by the NAIC description. So now you go by state first. So if we were looking for Massachusetts, we could just scroll down and find Massachusetts. Let's get it here. So there's all the Massachusetts, and now you're looking for I think it was something other organic materials or something like that. There are other basic organic materials, and you still have the same one. So you just have to, what would be easier to look through to find first and then sort it by that. So now I'm in these rows 1270 through 1273. So I want to get the average of these values from 1270 to 1273. So anywhere off the side I can do equals average, and I'll say in this column right here 1270 to, and that was 1273, and that was in column I for me. And then when I hit enter, I have that average amount. Now maybe I want to get it really exact, so let me right mouse click and format the cell and show more digits. So I'll say OK then, and there we go. That's the average, very specific average. Due to sorting and cleaning the data, we now know the average BTUs in Massachusetts for industrial gases. So that's really nice stuff, and we started off by cleaning the data by separating the columns. So that's a good example there.